Hey everybody, happy Monday, my Stampin' friends. It's Jody Breckbill, Stampin' Queen, and I am here in my studio in Pennsylvania, ready to stamp with you this evening. It's about 7 o'clock Eastern time, so if you are on and hanging out with me, come on into my studio, say hi. I feel like I have not seen you guys in like ages. So I am back from my vacation. My husband and I went with some friends out to Utah to do a little bit of skiing, and we are home. And I'm ready to stamp. Like I really did shut down and did not do too much while we were on vacation, which is a good thing, right? We should do that now and then. We should just disconnect and hang with our people. So we had a good trip, but I missed you guys and I missed stamping. So let me get my comments on. So come in, say hello, let me know that you're here. While you're coming in, before we get stamping, I'm going to remind you that the 12 weeks of spring is happening now. A lot of you guys are getting, I think we've done the first 3 weeks using the Seaside Bay, by the Bay. Seaside Bay. Yep, the Seaside Bay bundle. So we're 3 weeks in. Every Friday, we release a tutorial for you guys delivered right to your inbox. So it is not too late. If you are not in my email loop, there will be a link after this video is done. You can click on that and get signed up. And if you missed any weeks, just message me and let me know. We are heading into week number 4. And what is coming up is the Queen Bee bundle created by my friend Betsy Kreider. So 12 weeks of spring, we are rolling, trying to get some creativity out to you guys. Then a quick reminder, hey kids, celebration is ending soon. February 28th. We still have some items in here. I did not look today, but I did hear that the Dainty Flowers is sold out. This designer paper is already sold out in the US. And we did add more items. So you can get some more items with your $50 and or $100 purchase through February 28th. But stay tuned because, you know, I might have a secret stash, you guys. I may have a stash. The other thing I wanted to remind you guys of is Paper Pumpkin. So we are going into birth month for Paper Pumpkin. It was born in March, I believe. Yeah, 10 years. 10 years we have been hanging out with Paper Pumpkin. Every time it is the pumpkin's birthday, we're going to give you a free gift. So registration subscription is open now through March 10th to get this really cool box, your free gift. And if you sign up during celebration for a prepaid subscription of 3, 6, or 12 months, you're going to get free celebration items too, and maybe even host benefits. So win, 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 win. If you need some info, you're not sure about Paper Pumpkin, you want to know how to get signed up, hit me up. Just leave me a comment. So I always love getting my fun box in the mail each month. All right. I think you guys are here for some stamping, right? Hello, friends. Thank you guys so much for joining me. What we are going to do today, I'm going to cut that little bit of glare right there. What we're going to do today is quick and easy mac and cheesy cards. So what I'm going to show you is what we did at my Just Cards class in February. That's an in studio. So my folks that are local get to come in and hang out with me. We do some stamping, very quick, very easy cards, perfect for beginners. Perfect for people who need to just make quick and cute cards. Sometimes we just need a quickie, right? We just like a quickie. So read into that what you will. All right. So anyway, this is our first project right here using the Celebration Favored Flowers. I mean, you cannot get much more simple than that. And one of my favorite stamp sets called Go To Greetings. Big fan of Go To Greetings. It has some of the sentiments that we use all the time in multiple sizes and fonts, which I love. This is in the annual catalog, so you can check that one out. Favored Flowers is getting ready to leave. That is a free celebration paper, and it is getting ready to leave at the end of the month. Now, I did in the purple and black, but for this class, we switched over and we're using the coral and the black DSP. So we've got our black cardstock here. We're going to fold that in half. Little basic black. Of course, I've got my white. That's going to go for the inside. So I just kind of tuck them in because I never know what I might want to stamp on it. And then just in case I should have an uh-oh, it is not permanently attached. So I just have them tucked in and ready to go. There is our gorgeous designer series paper. We have a piece of Calypso Coral and then a piece of basic white. Now, after the video airs, you can hop down into the description and I will put the dimensions for you guys. So you don't need to worry too much about trying to write everything down, or in case I didn't mention anything size-wise and you want to make this at home, you can head down into that description. All right, I'm going to scoot this out of the way because I can see a little bit better. And I'm going to do just a note because I think that's perfect for whatever I might need. Could be just a note thinking about you, just a note happy birthday, just a note let's grab lunch. So we're using our Memento ink and we're going to stamp that right on that little strip. Now, I didn't even add gems on this one, you guys. Can you believe that? I always say everything's better with bling, but in this case, this DSP is so gorgeous and it's a little bit busy. And so I wanted to kind of let that paper do its job. Looks like we're going to run out of adhesive here soon. So hopefully it can hang in there until I get through these. I have 3 cards for you guys today. That's what we always make at my Just Cards class. We make 3 projects, or 3 cards, 2 of each card. So it's like a little mini Stamp-A-Stack. So I'm going to add this on and I'm going to do it flat. I'm not even doing dimensionals. Like, what's wrong with me? Am I sick? I'm just keeping things plain Jane. There we go. Just letting that paper do its thing. There we go. See if any, it's hanging off just a little bit. So I'm just going to do a trim. And then we'll mount that onto our black card base. And bada bing, bada boom, you guys. Quick and easy lemon squeezy. It just really pops when you put it on that black, I think. I love this paper. Did not think it was going to be, I wasn't a real big fan at the beginning, but hello. Love that. So there it is in the coral. Here it is in the freesia. And then let's doctor up our envelope. You guys know how to doctor up your envelopes, right? I don't often do this on my videos. I do it in my studio when I'm sending things out. It's a great way to use up your designer series paper and just make what you're sending a little bit prettier. So I've got a piece of the same DSP. I'm going to have the green, I think, show on here. So what I'm going to do is just take my envelope flap and I'm just going to add some adhesive, maybe. We're running dry, kids. While I was away, I bet the gnomes were in here playing with my stuff. And I'm running out of adhesive. So we're just going to take a piece of designer series paper and just add that right onto the envelope flap. And then we just trim around it. So all you need to do is just kind of know the measurement of your flap and you're good to go. One of my stampers, and gosh, I don't remember who it was. If it's you, let me know. One of them uses wrapping paper. So when you've got all those little scraps of leftover wrapping paper during the holidays, slap it on the back of your envelope and make some pretty fancy envelopes. I thought that was a great idea. So there is, look at how nice that looks. Just adding a little bit of zhuzh. Just makes everything come together. All right, so DSP or wrapping paper, that works too. Okie dokie, now on to our next project. And this one, again, uber simple. And we're using another celebration item here. And we are going to use some Evening Evergreen, which is going to lead me down a path. Are you guys ready to go down my path with me? Evening Evergreen is a retiring in color. So we are in February right now. Demonstrators are going to see the annual catalog, the brand new 2023-24 annual catalog coming soon in March. We're going to get a sneaky peek. And Evening Evergreen is one of the ones slated. I know we've been talking about this. Please keep Evening Evergreen. We love it. We love it. We love it. But you know, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. Will Evergreen stay? Will it go? I don't know. But what I can tell you is it is slated to retire. So if you need it, if you want it, if you got to have it, get it now. Grab those re-inkers so that you can keep on stamping. Grab the cardstock because when it's announced if it's retiring, that stuff goes quick, so quick. So I have got the timeless type or time worn type. I'm not sure the name of that. That's the embossing folder I'm going to use. Some Evening Evergreen ink. And then this is the celebration one in the country. This is the first ink it saw. I had not used this one very much, but I kind of thought this lent itself to a pretty decent masculine card. Again, you'll notice I used the go-to greetings. I did just a note here, but I think on this one, I might do happy birthday because I kind of think this could be a dude card. So I've got a happy birthday here, and I'm going to stamp that on the bottom in that evergreen. There has been some sneaky peeks coming out, and I know some of you guys are seeing them about the online exclusives that will be released to everyone in March, and there's some colors coming back. You guys know about this, right? I know a lot of demonstrators are sneaking the peeks. I have my stuff, but I've been away, so I didn't have a chance to do much with it. It arrived. Oh, I still need green for the scenery. I need green for the scene. All right. So yeah, it looks like we may have some old colors rearing their heads and coming back. So if Evening Evergreen were one, I'd be happy. All right. So we're just going to stamp that scene right on top of the happy birthday. Monochromatic, going with green on green, evergreen and white. It's a delight. Oh, kids. You can tell I have not been with you for a while. All right, there's our Evening Evergreen card base. So I told you that I did run that through with the embossing folder. So I did that ahead of time. I am going to attach that to my card base. Oh, we're done. You're done. All right, hold please. I'll just grab this one. It was a little bit closer. I think this one will last us through. All right, now I want to make sure that my words look correctly and I'm not putting them on upside down. So there we are with that. Now you're not going to see much. You could use any embossing folder here. And in fact, we have new embossing folders that are coming. It's a 3-pack of embossing folders. Again, they showed up while I was away. I have not had a chance to use them, but inside, you're going to stay tuned to see what's coming in March, y'all. All right, another piece of evergreen, so we can attach the white to that panel, and then we'll add a little bit of evergreen ribbon. Again, add that to your list so that when it does retire, you guys can keep on loving it. I had some ribbon. Where did it go? Ribbon, where are you? There we go. All right. So I'm just going to put a little dabble do ya right on the back here. Take that piece and wrap it around. You could leave the ribbon off, I guess. It looks fine with the ribbon off. I just kind of thought it added a little bit, just a smidge is what it needed. Sometimes my husband says, guys don't want ribbons and fluff on their cards, but you know, I don't know. Do they? I don't think they mind. I think they're just happy to get a card. So I'm going to use some dimensionals here so that we have a little bit of lift on this project. One in the middle for sag. Go. There we are. So as I mentioned, quick and easy. How about it? This is always a great class for my beginners too. If they've just started stamping, I never want to overwhelm new stampers with too much stuff because that can come, right, you guys? That can come. All right, I just took the leftover and I'm just going to tie myself a little knot here. I didn't add bling. Kind of because I was thinking it would be a little bit more on the masculine side, and that's what my husband does say, no fluff. Maybe I just spill some grease on it and call it a day. Trim that down. But you definitely could add some bling to this for sure. You could also add a little color if you wanted to, you know, color in your fence post. You could add a little Wink of Stella. Like there's so much you could do to like bam that up. But I liked it very simple, easy peasy. All right, so there we have card number 2. All right, everybody's still hanging in there with me? I'm hoping so. Hey, one thing I want to make sure you guys are aware of too, before we get going into that next. Oh my gosh, there's my brain is distracted because I had something I want to show you too. Make sure you mark your calendars for What's Up Wednesday. It will be Wednesday at noon Eastern time. I will be live in my Facebook group and on my YouTube channel with a free online class. I host the class in person on Tuesday. Then I come online with you guys and offer it for absolutely free. Do I have the class here? Yes, I do. Hang on, kids. So this one I focused on the Dainty Flowers Designer Series paper, which I mentioned was sold out, but I do have secret stashes, so no worry, I have plenty of paper. But here is the class that we are going to create. It's absolutely free, but if you want the class kit, all you need to do is place your $35 order and you will get the class kit sent to you for absolutely free. You're going to get everything you need to create, plus you're going to get the tutorial. Love this designer series paper. Isn't it gorgeous? And I may have a little extra something in there for you guys if you spend over $50. So if you have a $50 purchase, not only can you get the class kit and the tutorial for free, you're going to get a free embellishment of some sort. And I have a little extra something for you, plus celebration item you get to choose. So I know you can't see, but there is Wink of Stella on these. And then here is a fun fold card that'll stand up like a 3D project. So that class is Wednesday, February 22nd, noon Eastern time. Join me live. If you can't catch live, no worries. Just catch the replay anytime. The description, or I'm sorry, the link will be in this video. So all you need to do is go in the description. You'll see the link in order to get your card kit for free. Place your $35 or $50 order. It's going to direct ship to you. And then I'm going to send your card kit and all your goodies after I close out the class. So that's coming up on Wednesday. That is the Dainty Flowers class. Some of you guys I might see on Tuesday because that's an in-person class. I do have it on in my studio for my local friends. All right, next up, what else I wanted to show you was that Favored Flower DSP. Look at this one. This is from my upline, Cindy. She sent that one to me to congratulate me for my sales last month. And so I love that one. And then my team of Movalist stampers does an RAK swap. I don't know if you guys know what an RAK is, but it's an acronym for Random Act of Kindness. So we do a swap each month. We sign up and then we're assigned one person on the team and we send them a card. And this one is from my girl, Becky. And she used, I love that we do Post-it notes too, so that we can reuse the card. But is that not gorgeous? It's like a gatefold card. So that's from Becky on my Movalist Stampers team. So speaking of the movies, you guys can join. We just have a few more days to join. And you can get on my team and you can join that swap as well. So while I'm here showing off stuff, another card that I got is this one from Becky, the same Becky on my team. Isn't that awesome? So when we lost Mango, she sent me this really, really cute card. And so I appreciate that very much. Then I had some Valentine mail when I got home from vacation. This one's from my friend Betty. This is from my friend Lori. So thank you guys so much. It was so fun to come home to a big pile of mail, and not all of it was yuck. Like I was like, oh, give me my cards. I see cards in there. All right, last project, shall we? We are going to use some brighten up colors here. We went with some muted darker colors, and now we're going to brighten things up with our orchid and our parakeet and Petal Park. And there's another one. Where, uh-oh, I'm missing something. Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. So we've got the coordinating punch with that one. And then I have my sentiments here. And that goes in. There's another stamp set. And it's called Sentimental Park. And I did have it, and now it's gone. I set something on top of it. So it's like one of those two-for bundles, right? We've got this one and this one. That one comes with the coordinating punch. This one comes with a set of dies. So Sentimental Park and Petal Park. They are in the mini catalog. All right, so let's get all our goods out here. So we need our card base. There's our inside. Doot. Doot. That should do us. That should do it. All right. So this one, that pretty lime green, fold that in half. That's our card base. And again, don't forget, you can hit the description of the video below and you will find the dimensions in there for you guys. There's our inside. We are going to stamp on this piece right here, and I've got some Parakeet Party and these bunch of leaves here. So we'll ink those up. There we are. Now, I'm going to need that in a second, so I'm just setting that aside. We're going to go with the orchid, and we are going to do Let's Celebrate down below here, kind of thinking this would lend itself to a birthday or even an anniversary. Could even be graduation, I reckon. Now, that's going to go off to the side, and I'm going to pull in this little piece here because that's for our flowers. Now, this is a two-step stamp, so I don't know if you can see the difference, but this one is outlined. This one is very solid. So that's going to be the inside. So I want to stamp these first. Full strength, I call it. So we're going to stamp those flowers right there. Full strength orchid. Now I'm going to take the ones that are the inside, ink those up, stamp them one time on that scrap paper, and now I'm going to stamp it so that the inside of those flowers is just a shade lighter. So I can totally see through. I don't know if it shows through on the camera, but I always go with the darker first because visually I'm a bifocal babe, so I can see that a little bit better. So there we are. Now, if you had a Stamparatus, you could absolutely use that, and that would be a good item to make sure that you're getting it lined up correctly. Now we're going to punch it, Margaret. So let's line those up. It's easier said than done some days. Looks pretty good. Give them all a little punch. And then I'm going to lay them without assembling. I'm going to lay them down where I think I want them to go. Because I'm going to take these little dots and I'm going to add some more. Please, sir, may I have some more? Just because I think it brought a little bit more out than what was on the original stamp. There we are. Now we'll take and add that to a piece of orchid. Grab ourselves some dimensionals here, and these are, we're getting down, we're just going to use up the bits. We never want to throw the bits away, right? Or all the nubbins, I call them. So I'm just going to trim those so they're ready to use. Sometimes these are the perfect size. They're like exactly what you didn't know you needed. All right, because I know I need a small one for this guy. Okay. I'm going to add that to our card base now while it's here. So bright and springy and fun, right? It's feeling like spring where I am, that's for sure. They said this week could get up into the 70s. Like, that's insane. It's February. What the heck is happening? There we are. And again, you guys, I did not add any bling. Can you believe it? Very quick and easy card. So let's see what we've done here. We did that one, this one with the pretty envelope, and then this one. So there's our Just Cards class. So in those of you who are not local and can't join me in person, I always want to make sure you never miss out. Dimensions will be in the description of the video. Just scroll down and I'll have them written up for you. And don't forget to come and join me on social media on Wednesday, February 22nd, noon Eastern time for that free Dainty Flowers online class. And in order to get your packet for free, just hit the description below and you'll see the information down there to place your order, and I will send it to you. You don't even need to pay shipping. I will cover the shipping for you guys. All right, everybody. It's been so fun hanging out with you guys, and I can't wait. I'll see you on Wednesday. Bye, friends.